All right, man. Shit, Eminem. You know, make some confessions about uh, not wanting to rap anymore. Let's talk about it. When he heard, I think he said Nas and Naughty by Nature. Um, that how he heard them and didn't think he can compete and all that type of stuff. And I mean, shit. At the end of the day, dude, he know he not the best rapper of all time, and I don't think I ever heard him proclaim that. And I keep telling you, I'm from Detroit. He had no influence over Detroit rap. People liked him, but he really had no influence over Detroit rap. And a lot of these guys you hear now, they're pretty much influenced by street legends in Detroit, street rappers. You know, but you ain't taking nothing away from him. I mean, shit, he was something that we never heard before. But all the greats before um you know um all the greats, everybody takes something from greats before them, and that's why it's kind of hard saying who better than who. you know that's why it's usually hard saying, well, this guy's better than this guy and that guy's better than this guy. I mean, because everybody took something before the person that came that blazed that trail. And Eminem, his guys was, Redman. You hear him say it, and it's a couple other guys. Stretch from Naughty by Nature. But Eminem says Nas and Naughty by Nature talent almost made him quit rap. I'll never be that good. And I mean, like I said before, Vinny and Tretch was nice. Vinny and Tretch was nice. So we can't sit here and act like they wasn't. And we all know that Nas was nice. Is that Kwame Kilpatrick? Hell yeah. So it says in an interview with the New York Times as part of the hip hop's 50th anniversary, Slim Shady admitted that Naughty by Nature self-titled album in '91 sent him into deep bout. I think he meant doubt, a deep bout of writer's block. I was a sponge, Eminem said. Rap in general, I would gravitate towards the compound syllable rhymings like Juice Crew, Lord Finesse, Cool G Rap, Two Big Daddy Kane, Master Ace, Redman, Special Ed. I don't even think I understood why I liked it. I had a couple of friends that had pointed out to me how many syllables someone was rhyming. And at the end of the day, most of y'all don't even know what the hell that is. Them dudes is. And how the Juice Crew, how treacherous some of that shit with the Juice Crew run, how that was a real street game. I mean, a lot of people don't know Queens legend. Some people believe Coogee Rap is the greatest rapper in Queens history. Especially with the wordplay. I mean, you got LL 50, Nas. So a lot of these dudes, man. A lot of these dudes don't, Eminem fans and people of hip hop don't be knowing shit about rap. And then they be trying to tell you who had the best diss song, or they trying to argue, and you don't know nothing about the history. You're not a student of the game. You're not a student of the game. He continued, and then Tretch, Naughty by Nature came along. He was doing all that too, his image and everything. I wanted to be him. When the first Naughty by Nature album dropped that whole summer, I couldn't write a rap. I'd never be that good. I should just quit. So I was depressed, but that's all I played for that summer. And went on to add Nas 94 debut album, which some people consider Illmatic the greatest album of all time. Some people would argue that. I had the same effect. I had the same effect because him to no doubt of his abilities on the mic. Nas too. I remember the source gave Illmatic 5 mics. I already knew I liked Nas from the live at the barbecue with the main source because his verse on that was one of the most classic verses in hip hop all time. Eminem continued, but I was like, 5 mics though. Let me see what it is. So at the end of the day, man, I mean, and I agree, it was a 5 mic album. I mean, shit, that Michael Jackson sample off It Ain't Hard to Tell. Oh man, and Whose World Is This is one of my favorite rap songs of all time. One Love. Oh my god, it's a great album. It's a great album. You know, you know, but but he, I mean, people be trying to talk and they never heard these albums or nothing about this. In '94, that dropped in Biggie's life. Biggie's Ready to Die drop. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that Nas' album was by far better in a lot of people's opinion, especially off the rip. Now, when Biggie died, people might go back and say, well, but I still believe Nas' album to be better. And that's my opinion. Like I said, it's one of the greatest albums of all time. I think Life After Death was better than Ready to Die. And some people will, but then again, that's hard to kind of, compare because that was a double disc album. But you see how the rappers from the future, from the past, shape guys like Eminem. So it's hard to say you better than somebody that came before you who paved the way. It's like Ice-T and Schoolie D for paving the way for for Ice Cube and NWA to do what they did, and DJ Quick and all them do what they did. Because it was Schoolie D first with I forget PSK. It was him first. He spawned gangster rap in the West Coast. Ice-T said, I heard it. I loved it. So then I did my version of it. You hear a lot of people say they liked Ice-T better than NWA and DJ Quick. But people tend to forget Ice-T because he did rock and roll. He did movies. He did TV shows. He became somewhat of a public figure too. He was the first musician with a parental advisory on his album. A lot of people don't know that. I didn't know that till like last week. And the original parental advisory, he designed it. He said, I designed it to make it look like a condom. I designed it to make it look like a bullet, whatever you want to see. And, and then I think LL album, I think Tom said, might have been the album that the parental advisory you see on the albums now is. So that might be the album that y'all see now. That's the parental advisory. The first time it popped up on the album, I think it was one of LL albums. That the parental advisory that y'all know, the black and white one, popped up. He said, they even let me design the original one. Ice-T. So like I continue to say, man, it's like it's hard to say somebody better than somebody. It is. Because everybody before you helped shape you. Roxanne Shante, Big Daddy Kane, Master Ace, Rakim, all them dudes, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. So you got to understand that. But you got to believe in yourself. And Eminem believe he can be there. You just got to keep working and working and working, studying these guys. Fat Joe said, I studied these guys, studied these guys, studied these guys. Michael Jordan, I think he looked up to Michael Thompson. So, something that Nas said on his song, it was on the hidden tapes. He said, no idea is original, nothing new is under the sun. And it's not. The Egyptians had electricity in their tombs. That's if that's if you hit. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls guys think in the comment section. Peace.